I'm not a fool for you. Baby, I'm coming like I'm pissed off. Big, it's time we break it down, brick wall. Water on my head, I'm coming to. Ricky, ticky, tappy, hot-headed, cold-blooded. I could sail the 7 seas if you love me, but I know it won't work out for long. Maybe what's missing will be found in the mall. Good morning, everyone. Slink here. Welcome to another jump day video. Today is gonna be a beautiful, beautiful day. What I got on the agenda: have a great practice, eat some lunch, then I need to go to the tax assessor building and get my car registered in Texas, because I got pulled over a while ago for stopping on a crosswalk, and they said you need to have your car registered in Texas and you need your Texas ID, because I've been here for so long and I haven't done those things. Yeah, they were kind of jerks about it though. They were like trying to look up my registration and they were pretending like they couldn't find it, so they handcuffed me and put me on the curb, and then they were like, oh, my bad. And then I was like sitting on the curb with the one officer, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a show tomorrow. Hey, let me just start rapping my songs for you. And then they instantly let me go. So if you ever get, I don't know, detained, just offer to start rapping for them and they'll let you go. But hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone eats a wonderful breakfast. When you put in work like this, you can't just go work out on an empty stomach. So I had a peanut butter, raisin, honey sandwich on whole grain bread and half a can of pineapple. Yummy. No, it's actually, I love it. On days where I'm doing more like recovery based stuff though, I'll have a lighter breakfast. Well, it's really, yeah, whatever works for you, but you always have to have something. Something, man, some kind of food. I was doing oats and yogurt for a while, but it felt too heavy. It felt heavy. Pineapple's good though. Pineapple's kind of expensive, but the canned pineapple I think is the cheaper alternative. It's basically an entire pineapple in the can for like half the price of the actual fruit. And it's made in its own juice, or it's put in its own juice, not the fructose corn syrup. I'm battling these demons, trying not to eat sugar, trying not to eat muffins, trying not to eat candy. But when I have a really good practice, like I did on Monday, then I get some candy. I don't know. I get some milk. Let's see, my go-to candy, my favorite candy of all time, Sour Punch straws. Recently, they've been coming out with some great variety. They got some spicy ones that are pretty hard to find, but they're very, very, very hot. Like, it's an actually hot candy. And then they have one I tried the other day, the dill pickle ones. Those are good. I've been noticing dill is getting really popular in a lot of regards. You got like the dill flamin' hot Cheetos. It all started with like the dill pickle chips, years and years ago, but now we got dill Cheetos. Now we got dill sour candy. I mean, it's cool. I like dill. And, you know, I don't know if y'all have heard about pickle juice, pickle brine, quelling like cramps, but there are companies that market pickle brine in like sports shots. And I used to do that when I competed because I had really bad cramping. But I was walking through the market the other day and I saw like a liter jug of pickle brine for like $4.50. And I'm like, yo, this is great. So I got that, and I've been making pasta in it. I've been putting like half pickle brine, half mostly water, and doing like pickle pasta. It tastes good. Tastes good. I'll be chefing it up for sure. But oh yeah, other candies I like. Sour Skittles, of course. I could down a bag of sour Skittles. You know, Milk Duds are what I had the other day. I like those sour snakes that are like one sour, one is sweet. But yeah, I want to do 16-step today. You know, that's no surprise. But I've been, this is like, I think my 3rd week of jumping pretty hard in a row. So I definitely need to take a week next week and ease up off of it. And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I'll probably have just one jump day later in the week next week, and I think I'll do like a short run bent pole thing where I'm really trying to get there. Because when I pull through, I kind of pull up to my chest right here, like my left nipple, and I twist out of it. It's never like fully followed through all the way. But today, I think the goal is the full extension with the left arm to put me on and take off free and go through the full snappy action of the jump from taking off free. And whether I do that on a 16-foot pole or a 15-foot pole or from 16 or 12 remains to be seen, because it's been kind of windy the past few days. There's been some like mini rainstorms coming in. You know, yesterday was really windy, but it didn't even rain. Today is the only day where it's just gonna be sunny all day. The rest of the week is a little rainy. So it also depends on what the wind is looking like at the pit. You know, when I have someone watching me, I can be a little more confident with the wind because they're down there and they're like, they give me the sign, okay, come on, go. But I have to have a little bit more discretion in pursuing jumps with the weather if I'm just by myself. If I even think it's like a little too much, I'm just gonna pay for another day. I'm not trying to break my freaking arm. Not that I would or anything, but when I land, I land. I can land well. Damn. All right, Houston is so wonderful to drive in. It's so great. That's so cool, man. So cool. Anyway, I'll catch you after practice. I'll give you the rundown, give you the videos. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. So I think practice went really well. Had a very solid tailwind the whole practice. Started off, you know, with my 6-step straight pole. I was really trying to extend early, trying to make the big circle. You know, it was decent, and I wanted to try and do the half turn, kind of like I mentioned before, put my head through the gap between my arms, and I kind of did that, but it contorted my body in a really ugly way. I think in the future I need to try to keep my body super straight and my core tight and try and turn like that. But I went to 12 step on the 1585. Did quite a few reps on that, trying to get to a good flow with the goal of throwing my body as far as I can to the other side. But the pole is so light, I felt like I didn't have anything to push against. And I was like, I don't know, should I go to 16 step? My legs feel kind of tired, but you know, I did it anyway because I knew I was capable of it. I was just kind of being lazy. But I stayed on the 1590, and I just focused on trying to make that big space after realignment. I've mentioned before I have a problem with going elastic and relaxing into the flow of the jump at these longer runs recently. So I was just trying to relax into the flow, hit it smooth, and I think I was jumping very fast. I was jumping very fast, flying off the end of the pole. So I was really just trying to keep that rhythm and be as snappy as possible. And it was a good practice. Next week, I'm going to change things up. I'm gonna do more drill-based practice, so you'll get some video of that. But I really want to focus on keeping pressure and pulling through both of my arms. I'll try and explain that more later once I study. I'm gonna study some film of some other guys. But I need to try and pull through better and get myself on the other side of the pole. I don't really pull through. I just kind of like flop off the end. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's, talk and, pole vaulting videos. I'll see you next time. Bye.